Hi guys, Christy Staples here with Get Lunch. And so you guys know, if you've been following me for any amount of time on social media, for about the last 2 years, I've really got consistent with my workouts. And a couple months ago, I had this epiphany. So I'm doing the battle ropes, just going at it. And we're in the parking lot, and it's hot and humid outside. You know, you're not worried about no hairstyling because it's asphalt, it's dirt, it's cars passing by. So we're just doing it. And my trainer told me to do 1 minute. First minute, when you're fresh, it's easy. But as you start to do minute after minute, and you do different types of techniques, your arms start to get tired, okay? So I knew I was on my last set. And he said, okay, Christy, give me 1 minute. And I'm just going. And he said, what are you doing? And I said, what you mean? I'm going. He said, are you pacing yourself? Or are you pushing yourself? Guys, when he said that literally sent me into a tizzy. I said, no, I'm pacing myself. And I'm like, how did he know? That's really what I'm tripping about. Like, how did he know? And the reason why he knew is because I was going at a consistent little pace. I was going at a little consistent pace because in my mind, I'm just trying to make it through this 1 minute. Because when you're on the battle ropes, that minute feels like 10 minutes because your arms become like jello. And it's like you're just constantly going against this rope, and the rope is so much more heavier than it looks. And when he said, are you pacing yourself? Or are you pushing yourself? I had to be honest and said I was pacing myself because I'm just trying to make it through these 60 seconds. And then once I left, it just stung me. And I said, well, what other areas of my life am I just pacing myself and I'm not pushing myself? And I said, well, Christy, if you think that way, how many other people are pacing themselves and not pushing themselves? And so pace is that slow and consistent turtle action, because it's like you're trying to preserve your energy. You're trying to preserve your finances. You're trying to preserve whatever it is that you think that you're lacking. And that's what I really feel like. That's what I really realize is that when you pacing yourself, it's coming out of a lack. It's like, what am I lacking? So when I was doing the battle ropes, it was like I'm lacking strength. I'm lacking endurance. I'm lacking just the mental fortitude to not look at a minute as 10, but look at it as 60 seconds, or look at it as the time that I'm giving myself to strengthen my arm muscles. So I'm focused on the time. I'm focused on my deficiencies. I'm focused on lack. I'm focused on everything that is not positive. Okay? I'm focused on the wrong thing. And so when you start to switch your mindset to say, hey, I'm going to push myself. When you start to push yourself, you start to go over a mantra in your head, a motto, a scripture. You start to pray. You start to do things that you know that will lock in your brain to keep you going, to keep you not focused on the time, because I'm worried about what's the time? Are we 30 seconds yet? Let me know when we get to a 10-minute countdown. Instead of saying, no, Christy, you got this. Christy, you're stronger than what you think. Christy, you have the endurance. Christy, you've been working out for 2 years. Christy, this is the first time you've ever really given yourself an opportunity to be successful. Christy, this hour is yours. So instead of me affirming myself, I'm like, how much time we got left? I'm worried about, how tired am I going to be when we leave? What did you come to work out for if you didn't want to be tired? Why did you come to show up today if you didn't want to sweat? Why even get out the bed if you're not going to push yourself? It takes nothing to get out of bed, but it takes everything to push yourself. So what areas are you pacing yourself, or are you pushing yourself? I challenge you to push past the fear, push past the mental roadblocks, push past the financial setbacks, push past every obstacle that's in your way, that's withholding you from pursuing your dreams, from launching that business, from being a great mom, from being a great sister, from being a great you. So what are you doing? Pacing yourself throughout life. We don't have much time. Time is not guaranteed. Time is limited. Time is the only resource that we cannot recreate. So when time is expended, it's gone, it's a vapor. It can never be reclaimed again. So why are you pacing yourself when you think you have all the time in the world and you don't? You need to push yourself into greatness. You need to push yourself into your next level of living. You need to push yourself into that next financial bracket. You need to push yourself at the gym. You need to push yourself in the family. You need to push yourself to be a better leader. That's what you need to do. So I'm going to ask you, where are you pacing yourself? And where are you pushing yourself?